First person singular. The views expressed in this piece are those of the writer. Jason Scorse addresses the old economy versus the environment debate.
The stale economy versus the environment debate survives because the leaders in certain highly polluting industries do not want to see their profits diminished by stricter regulation. The anti-regulatory forces pour millions of dollars into misinformation and propaganda campaigns and finance politicians and political groups that fan the flames of fear and paranoia to defeat common-sense environmental goals. These groups find their fullest expression in the modern Republican Party, which has taken a radical anti-environmental and anti-science bent, but they also target key Democrats in fossil fuel-dependent regions. At this time of great environmental challenges, it is imperative that responsible business leaders play a more constructive role in the discussions over environmental policy. They can begin by acknowledging that government has an active role to play and help steer government policy in the most efficient, transparent, and equitable directions. We hear a lot these days about how uncertainty is bad for business. This is true, but it's no reason for business leaders to allow the anti-regulatory forces to dominate the debate. When this happens, everyone loses. Society gets higher levels of pollution and environmental degradation, and businesses remain unclear about the regulatory future. It will take courageous business leaders to stand up and buck the anti-regulatory trends sweeping the nation. It will take courage to look beyond the short-term bottom line and envision a different way of doing business that leaves a smaller ecological footprint and produces value through efficiency, service, and niche markets instead of mass consumption dependent on natural resource extraction. But this is what we need if we are to move beyond the stale debates that plague our politics, our boardrooms, and our chattering classes.
Jason Scorse is a professor at the Monterey Institute of International Studies. This program was produced by Guy Lanier and Lori Korn.